Good morning. This video is done to help us curate our own virtual classroom. You might want to ask, why do I need a virtual classroom? Or why do I have to curate one? Assume your students were with you in the classroom. You would write the agenda on the board. You would write the essential questions on the board. You would write the do now on the board and quite many other things, the way you would recognize or decorate your whiteboards that is in your classroom. Now they are not there, and but you still have to write agenda. You still have to write do now. You still have to teach them, and you still have to tell them the classroom rules. You still have to do quite many other things you would have done in the classroom. So that's why we need to create a virtual classroom so that these students can feel as though they are working in the classroom. There are features there are things that I have. This one I curated. This is the one I'm using in my classroom now, and I'll quickly go through with you so that you can be able to curate yours. The very important thing about this is even on this, I shared this with them. It's quite. I noticed quite many of them are finding it difficult even to log into the school district website or finding it difficult to log into the Zoom to my classroom. So what I have done is if I need them to go to Google Classroom, the little icon at the bottom of this place, all they need to do is click on the little icon at the bottom of this place and it takes them directly to Google Classroom. Another thing, another important part of this is if they need to go to Zoom or Zoom, they just click here and it takes them to Zoom. The last one, if I need them to go to the school district website, all they need to do is click on the school district icon or logo, and then it takes them to the school district website. So this is very important. And the classroom rules, they are also Zoom expectations and the things and how you want them to behave, how you want them to answer questions, and all the behavior expectations that you would want your student to exhibit. So this is also Zoom expectations. At the end, I probably will share this with you so that you don't have to curate another one. Okay, let's go to quickly on how we can be able to curate our own. Okay, I'm going back to this place. The very first thing is open a slide, open a blank slide. Remember, when you open it, it usually comes like this. That's how it comes, but you would have to change the layout and choose blank. So when it is blank, now you can begin to decorate it the way you want to decorate it. Okay, the very first thing we want to do is pick up a background. You can envision how your classroom would look like. You can envision how maybe your old classroom. Take a picture of it. You can also upload those pictures so that students feel that, oh yeah, this is Mr. Divya's classroom, or yeah, this is Mr. Rodriguez's classroom, or whoever the classroom may be. So for background, you would choose an image. The image, usually you can pick up an image that says room background. So if you choose a room background, so this one here is the one that I used. You can use this one. You can use any of this, um, anyone. It doesn't necessarily matter. But I'll pick up this one, and then I'll insert the image, and then I'll say done. So this is how the room will look like. So do you see from white background is now looking like a room background. In my math class, the very first thing I wanted to do is put a number line. There's a number line in my classroom. It's very, very, very important because it's a math class. So the next thing that I would do is to begin to insert or look for pictures or any image that you want to put here. Now you're going to be clicking on insert. the very first one, insert, and pick an image. Choose an image or search an image from the web. Remember, from insert to image, and then choose this one at the bottom here. Choose search the web. And if I search the web, this comes out. So what I want to look for is number line, number line. It's always good to look for the one that says transparent. Number line, transparent background. So this is the one I choose. This is what I picked. And then you look for anyone that you can be able to pick. There's none that I can be able to find here. See, you can keep going down, down, down. There's none that I can find here. Another thing you can do is go back, open another page, and go to Google and search up number line. Number line. Okay. And enter. Click on image. Different number lines will come out. I do not want, I want to see the one that would fit exactly. Okay, I think we can pick up this one. So this is the one that I chose in my classroom. Going to the right is positive and going to the left is positive. Students will really quickly understand this one. So the next thing I would do is click to snipping, use snipping tool. I want to snip it out. I want to copy it out. So I'll click on snipping tool and click on new, so that I can be able to screenshot this. Now screenshot this. If I screenshot it, I will right click on it and save as an image. Remember to save it on your desktop. You can call it number line, and then I'll save it on my desktop. Now it is on my desktop. I'll have to delete this. So let's go back to our virtual classroom. Remember, now if I click on insert, I'll pick an image from my computer, no longer from the web, because I couldn't see anything when I go from the web from there. So I'll pick from my computer. So look at it here. It is already number line, and I'll open it up. So it comes right here. So the next thing I want to do is position it properly. Position this properly, and reduce it to how I want it to fit in my classroom. So this is very, very important. Okay. So this is how I want it to look like in my classroom. One moment. So you can always move it around to however you want to position it. And when you think you have completely fixed it how you want it to look like, then you're good. So number line is on your classroom now. The next thing is, I love bookshelves in my classroom, and sometimes I want to tell my students some of the books that I am currently reading, so that if they want to read along with me, that would be really cool, right? Even though it's a math class, I read a lot, and I want my students to know that the particular book that I am reading. So the next thing I want to do is choose um, choose insert, and you go to image and search the web, and here we will choose for insert image, search the web. We would choose bookshelf. Bookshelf. It's like I told you earlier, it's always good to pick the one that is transparent. Parent. Okay, and so you can scroll down and keep scrolling down until you find the one that you can be able to use in your classroom. Um, okay, this is also good. I can insert this one in the classroom. So, okay, now look at it. So, what I need to do is resize it the way I want it to look like. Um, this one should I? Maybe we should change this one and search again. Insert an image from the web. Um, what? Which one should we use? I can't even find the one that I used earlier, but you can always keep checking until you find one. Until you find one. One moment. Okay, this might be good. Let's check this one. Click on insert, and then this comes out. Resize it, resize it, and I want to keep it over here. I want to keep it over here. So the next thing that I want to do is put whiteboard, right? And let me look for click on insert image, and this time around we want to look for whiteboard. Whiteboard, transparent background. Always pick up the one that says transparent background. And then you can scroll down until you find the one you think might be good for you. See, this is the one I used, and it's right here. Resize it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, this is it. So resize it, and until you get the I usually I would I what I want to do is make sure it is on the same line with this one, and you can actually copy it by clicking Ctrl C, click out of it and click Ctrl V so that another one can come out. I want two whiteboards. So the first one over here, I can resize this and keep resizing it. And then the second one can go down there. Okay, now I have two whiteboards. I want to bring it closer. Oh, great. Now they are looking good now. Okay, at the bottom, after this one, the next thing that I want to, on the whiteboard, you can write on the whiteboard. So on the whiteboard, what you need to do is on, look at here, it says text box. You can write inside it. And so draw, they put the text box inside it so that you can write it. So you can say, welcome, welcome, welcome. This, sorry, this is Mr. DBS. Or you can say, welcome to our virtual classroom, right? Welcome to our virtual classroom. Same way you would write here, the same thing you would also put here. You can insert a text box, and over here, all you need to do is today's agenda. And remember, you can highlight it and choose how you want the font to look like. You can choose this one. That's what I chose, and make it big. And after that, you can begin to say Number one, today's agenda. Number two, number one, whatever the agenda is. Then you go to number two, whatever the agenda is. And there you keep going until you put all of your agendas. I'm sorry. So number three, and whatever the agenda is. Okay, that's on how you can be able to create, put your whiteboard and write inside your whiteboard. The next thing I want to talk about is sometimes I like, even though I don't have a couch in my classroom now, um, I like to have a couch in my classroom someday. I might even try as much as I can to buy one. So click on insert image from the web, and this time around we're going to look for couch on the transparent background. So these are the couches that are available. Remember, you can also choose your own couch. So these are the couches that are available. Keep going down until you find the one that you think might be good for your class, until you find the one that is good for your class. For this demonstration, I might pick this one and insert it. You see, I have inserted it and it's looking the other way, but I don't want to put it here. You can rearrange it. If you click on arrange and rotate horizontally. If you rotate horizontally, do you see it flips on the other way? If it flips on the other way, now you can be able to put it here and then resize it. After resizing it, you can leave it there. Then the next one I want to insert is is I want my students to be able to click from this virtual classroom and go directly to the school district website or directly to the Zoom website. You can actually do the same thing. Insert image from the web, and then you can click on Zoom. See, Zoom background, and then Zoom background comes out. Okay, not this one. This is not the Zoom background. This is Zoom. Okay. Another way to do it is go back to Google, and instead of number line, we search for Zoom. ZOOM. Okay, this is the Zoom background. And now we can snip this one. Use snipping tool to copy this one. If you copy it, right click to copy and then take it to your virtual classroom, right click to paste. So right here, now I want to resize it. Resize it so super small because you want it as a, and then drag it to this place. If you drag it to this place, remember this is your Zoom, this is the Zoom code, the Zoom icon. So the next thing I want us to do is how you can actually link that Zoom. So over here, I want to go to my one of my Zoom uh, class, and then this is the link. So what I want to do is copy the link, copy the link, Control C. After copying the link, then I'll go back to my classroom. Make sure it is highlighted. Do you see this link here? This is the link to insert it. If you click the link, this comes out. Then you put Control V, apply. You see, this is now linked up. If you click on it, it takes you directly to your Zoom class. I hope this works. You see, this is how you can be able to go and get the logo for the school district website or the Google Classroom or any other platform through which you want your students to be able to log into. Another thing that is very important that I do want to share with you is being able to insert your virtual classroom rules. That's very important. Class, sorry, classroom rules. Mhm. Okay, this is the one I used. So you can click and insert it here, resize it, resize it, and then put it all the way to this place. Sorry. Guess what? Because I have used this one, that's why. And then you can resize it, and you can resize it. After resizing, I'm sorry, after resizing it, the next thing I do want to share with you this. This is my first virtual classroom. Let me quickly share this with you because this is the virtual classroom that I saw online, and I edited and put my name and my information on it. So what I would do is copy the link, and I'm going to also put it in a deed form so that you can as well do the same thing. If you copy the link, now here, all you need to do is click here and link the link to that place and control V. And then you say apply so that when you click on this link, this comes out. Um, let's see what happens when, okay, oh my goodness, this is where I'm supposed to link it up. Link, control V, and apply. So let's see how, if we click on present, how our virtual classroom would be. This is how it is. Remember, you can always rearrange it, fix it up, and put more and more and more things that you want to put in your virtual classroom. I do hope this video help. Um, you you have a lovely day. Another thing I am also doing, even I can create another one where I can have students detailed step on what they need to do to take a diagnostic test or log into Khan Academy or any other platform I want them to log in. I hope this helped. You have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye bye.